King. You are welcome to I Can Make It with Simon Asemata. And today I'm pleased to have my brother and friend in the house, Joy Abutu. Joshua Abutu.
Yeah.
I'm calling Joy Abutu. I'm calling your wife's name.
Yeah,
it's
thank
a
you.
pleasure to always come to share thoughts with us on You Can Make It. You know, the last time we were on this program, we talked about things you regret. Well, you're looking at wisdom for living. And I want to know that the things that you do, that at the end of the day, if you don't do it well, you regret into the future. As a young man, as a young woman, your age right now, maybe you might be 20, or you might be 25, or you might be 30, or you might even be 50. There is still time for you to adjust. Although we don't know how long we'll live on earth, but we know that everything in life has an expiring date. This journey, we are not going to live this journey forever. This journey has an expiring date. But you know, there are things that we do that lead us to regret as we progress in life. And those are the things we are looking at. That if you know them and practice them, put them to work, you will not live in regret. You will live in progress and prosperity. Every one of us like growth. Every one of us want to prosper. Every one of us want to see the good of life. So you can make it. Hello, Joshua Abutu. Can you let's shed light on dreams and talent you shared? A lot of people have dreams, they have talent, but they don't have the willpower to pursue their dream in life. And at the end of the day, they live under people's shadow and they are not fulfilled. I know you have something to say concerning that.
Yeah, hello. It is a good thing again to be back on the program with you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
And I think there is a saying that the graveyard is the richest place on earth. In the graveyards, it's not only human beings that are buried there, but dreams,
Yes.
ideas, opportunities are buried there. And some of those dreams and talent that we shelve, that we put away, that we procrastinate, that we never act upon, we will look back later to regret. Yesterday I was listening to a radio program, and a lady was giving an example of some of her schoolmates in the days school of journalism, and this is a particular man that was so talented but never worked on himself, so he never progressed in the line of journalism. And today the man now look at even his junior that are progressing. He's an old man now, but with a lot of regrets in his heart. What are these that regress us from pursuing our dreams and talent? And one of the basic factors we mentioned the other time is one is laziness. You've not been able to deal with your inborn propensity to be lazy. You don't want to act. Another thing is fear. Fear of failing, fear of failure. But what if I start now? What if I fail? They will laugh at me. So you keep dreaming and never wake up. Never wake up to the realization that until you act on an action, it can never be realized. So fear of many things. Fear of witchcraft, fear of this, fear of that. Oh, there's no one to support me. I have no brother. I have no uncle. I can't do it alone. Those fear are there. People have not grown to deal with their fear and their weaknesses, their own inborn capacity to think that they need something outside of them to progress in life. Yeah, I've mentioned laziness, I've mentioned fear, and I've mentioned procrastination. Okay, tomorrow I'll do it. Okay, next week I will do it. I'm designing. I have met someone that's so talented, and I asked, he has told me about his business plan 2 years ago. And I kept asking him, how far? He said, yes, I'm registering my business name. I want to do CAC. I said, no, that's not the first point. So it's a whole year to go after lawyers to help him register a business name. That's a whole year. Now you now use another year to follow up with the bank. You want to open a bank account. Now you have not started the business. The capital that was given to him is spending it on registration. The actual deliverables are not being dealt with at the moment. And I can see fear and I can see procrastination as a weak point in his heart. Yeah, because it is today you have. You don't know about tomorrow.
Yeah.
You have to put your hands to work now and do what you can do. If you fail, you fail to rise again. Yeah, failure is not the end of your dream.
Okay, failure is always in the womb of success. The first step is to make progress in life. You will fail. If you fail, don't give up. That is why I say, I can make it. If you fall down, get up. Don't lie down there. A man that fall down, that lie down there, is the one that have fallen. The one that fall and get up, it was only an instant. Now, there are dreams and talents that you have. There are things that you have, you want to do. Don't allow those dreams to die. Push it. You'll be shocked that along the way, as you push, you will have people that will be there to help you. You can make it. Don't allow your dream to die. Now, there are people in life that live their talent. There is nobody that comes to this world that is not gifted. Now, don't allow your dream to die or your talent to die and pursue a course that you never liked. There are a lot of people that enter into school and the course they are reading, they don't like it, but they just want to answer that name graduate. Let me tell you something. That they call you graduate does not mean that you will graduate from the challenges of life. Challenge of life is real. So if they call you graduate, does not mean that you have graduated. Now, it doesn't matter what is happening right now. Put your talent to work. Don't allow your talent. Develop your understanding, develop your skills, get education, but don't allow your talent to die. Go along with it. As you improve that talent, it will grow. It will become something that it will take care of you or add to you in life. Don't neglect your gift. Don't put your gift down and pursue the course you never liked. That thing that you are passionate about, pursue it. Give it time. The things you can do without being paid, that's your passion. You can do it for free. That's your passion. Go ahead and do it. That is how you find life satisfaction. It's not all about, going through. It's good to be educated. It's good to get education, but don't kill your talent because of the education that you have. But as you grow up, you ignore your talent and you study course you never have passion for, and at the end of the day you live in penury. Go back before it get too late. Don't waste years of your life in a field that you might never be fulfilled in. Pursue your passion, pursue your talent, pursue that goal, pursue that dream. I have a dream. The dream I have, I want to build a one-stop family center. That has been my dream. Anybody that cares. But as I'm talking to you today, I don't have the land, but I have a drawing. I know how it will look like. Let me tell you about why you must not give up your goal. Many years ago, I read this story in a book I was reading called Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I read this book. There was a man in that book that had a dream. He wanted to build a place for $1 million. Now, he had that dream, and every day he wrote what he was going to do with $1 million. He wrote it out in a paper. And every time he would recite it, what will I do if I have $1 million? What will I do if I have $1 million? And this man was a preacher. On this motive day, he was having program in his church. He was saying, what will I do if I have $1 million? He said it. And that day, he forgot to take the paper. The paper he wrote what he would do with $1 million. He did not bring it. And he was able to, to recite those things. And somebody in the congregation was listening to him. And after everybody the meeting have closed, everybody have left, there was a man that walked straight to him. And the man looked at him and said, I believe what you have said, that if you have $1 million, you will do this. And the man said, I will give you the money. Now, you might have a dream, but if you will allow that dream to die, because a dream you don't talk about, you might not live long enough to fulfill that dream. What we are looking at this day, don't give up. Don't give up. I can make it. You can make it. Don't give up. So these are the things that when you give up on your dream and dream up on your passion and begin to pursue other things, you will live a life of regret. At old age, you begin to wonder, oh, look at how I live my life. Because old age is not far off. Old age is not far off. Maybe you are 20 now. You think you have the whole time in your life. It's a lie. You don't have all the time. Pursue your dream right now. Pursue your goal. Those things you believe in, begin to take steps. You know, even though the step you are going to take to get to where you are going to is 1,000 steps before you get there, that you can take one, it's no longer 1,000 steps. It's now 999 steps remaining. As you begin to take that one step every day, every now and then, every opportunity you have, you are making progress towards the realization of your goal. And listen to me, procrastination is the graveyard of every good intention. If you don't want to bury that dream, don't stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. You know, I told you the other day, I said the procrastination is the fertilizer that you use to fertilize your excuses. An excuse is the currency of a poor man. You can get it anywhere. You can make excuse if you want to, but if you want to make a living, you have to take steps. You can make excuse. Excuse is very cheap. But if you want to make a living, take steps and you will get there. The next one I want us to look at is the wealth you throw away. Wealth you throw away. You know, a lot of people, they have money coming to them. I was talking to a young man today, and in the filling station, I went to buy fuel. Then the young man started telling me, in 2014, I was working with so and so person. I made a lot of money. He said, now look at today. I don't have much money. I'm not asking, what did you do with the money you had 2014? What did you do with it? I said, even right now, people are still making money. Now, a lot of people have regret because they think that this thing will continue forever. Nothing continues forever. There are changes inevitable. There are some change that is permanent. There are some change that will just progress and enter. There are some things that must not change. But these things we are talking about, they do change. Nothing is permanent. But you see, what will keep you constant and continuity is what you are able to do with what you have as at when you have it. If you plant it, it will grow. Many years ago, there was a house I built over 30 years ago. And that house have helped me train my junior ones in school, helped me take care of my mother. And today, I'm putting the house on sale. And I want to get money from there and put it into another one. Let me tell you something. You can't go wrong when you are able to manage the resources in your hand. Wastage is always the problem of men that does not have plan for a greater
I think
tomorrow.
you can elaborate on the point you just made now. Yeah, the issue of that thought was on my heart.
Yes.
As in, every wealth comes in a form of a seed.
Yes.
I think you were
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to go
Oh,
there.
yeah, I was
Can
talking about-
you talk about that?
Yes,
more?
yes.
That,
That money, yes. What
Yeah.
money? That's the way I have
Yeah.
lived my life. That money that comes to your hand come in form of a seed. When your salary is a seed, the money you made in any business transaction is a seed. Until you sow it and get an harvest, those harvests is what you use to begin to buy the things you want to buy. So until you see it as a seed, then if you eat it, then you are just eating your seed. No good farmer eats his seed. So you should look at it that the things that only be the time they say is money, but only the wise can spend it well. If you are the type that wastes time, you will end up regretting why did you seize the opportunity. You will wish you use those times and you use it very well. You will regret the later part of your life. I want to let you know that no matter where you are today, the ability for you to manage it now is the guarantee for the tomorrow you are looking for. That big picture, that dream, don't waste where you are right now. There are some of you you think that, oh, you just be buying liability, buying liability. Now, yes, some of you buy things that you don't need.
Yeah.
Now, in so doing, you will regret. Now, for you not to regret, I just told you that about the house I built about 30 years ago. Now, this house have helped me to do a lot of things. And today I'm putting it for sale to continue. He's going to serve, he has served first generation. He's going to be serving another second generation. Now see whatever comes into your hand as a seed. Sow it. And when you sow it, when it grows, you eat the fruit. You can use the fruit from your seed to buy liability because we need liabilities. But you don't use your seed to buy liability because if once you buy liabilities and you ask me what is liability, This was what I told my children many years ago. Whatever you buy that does not increases in value, that is liability. Whatever you buy that does not increases in value is liability. But I know you've been taught that everything you buy with money is an investment. No, it's not an investment. There are some things you buy with money is not an investment. Now, but you need liability. Both of them goes together.
Like car.
Yeah, if you buy a car, car is not liability.
It's a
Car is, yes, liability.
It's not an investment.
It's not an investment.
Mobile phone.
It's not an investment. It depends on what you are doing
You're
with
using
it.
with the mobile phone.
If you're doing something with the mobile phone,
or
yes,
using the car for business.
using a car for business. See, you can decide to turn your liability into an investment. But depends on your approach. Now, if you don't understand this system and how this thing is used, you will live in regret. You will not be the I was. Oh, when I was in London. Oh, when I used to work for this great company. Oh, when I used to do this with this. Oh, when you begin to regret and talk about people that don't even remember you. It's very important for you to know that you can make it. You can make progress if only you will improve your talent. You will use your resources wisely, and if you do that, you will grow. You become strong.
Of course, like for instance, those of us that live in an urban area must be careful. See, there is a reason why when you come to a city, you have markets of different grades, because men are in sizes. We are not. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
We are not destiny mate. I don't know what you wish to say.
Yeah, you might be grace mate.
Yeah.
But you are not. You might be age mate, but you are not grace mate. Everybody is different.
I mean, there are some restaurants that a plate of food goes for 5,000. But you can still eat with 500 naira in some restaurant within the same town, and then I'm satisfied. So you have to know your level. You have to know your size. There are some places that I don't go, even though if it's beautiful. I mean, it's not.
You know what you can afford.
I know what I can afford.
Yeah.
The idea of living beyond our means is what corruption has brought to us, because we are seeing examples of those who are living above their means. A school teacher earning 50,000 but riding 3 million car. It's pushing many of us to begin to live beyond our means.
Wow.
So you should discipline yourself to live within your means and plan for the future.
To bring joy.
You will not be young forever.
Yes.
Today, if you are between the age of 20 and 50, you have a lot of strength. Even the federal government, they will not employ. I think if you're over 45, if you're over 40, they will not even employ you. Yeah, you can go to you can apply for Canadian citizenship when you are over 40.
Can you imagine?
There are some things you can't do at a particular age. You can carry blocks today. You can do manual labor today,
yes,
but you can't do it at the age of 60. So whatever you are having now between the age of 20 and 40, 45, these are seed.
Yeah.
These are times to build, to prepare for your retirement, and build for the future that you prefer. So most of us are throwing away our wealth on a daily basis. We buy things that we don't need. Some of you have 4 mobile phones. Yeah, some clothes you have in your wardrobe you've not even put on. Some have 4 cars in their garage. And then you see those people 10 years from now, and they are begging for food. They start selling those cars at a giveaway price. They never invest in there. So please, I was taught a bitter lesson recently. A lady that used to come to make hair for my wife and children. So I ran into her in one of the suburbs, and with some woods on her head. I said, "Madam, where are you going?" He said, "I'm going to the site." I said, "Okay, are you working?" He said, "No, I'm building my house." A hairdresser. And I followed her to her site. She has bought a small land, maybe 25 by 25, and then she's building with a mud bricks. And as I speak to you, she has finished and she has moved in. She's a widow. She has moved in with her children. What has done for her is no more house rent, no more landlord. She's now living on her own, and then she can save more money to train her children. And I came back home and I said, "Madam," I spoke to my wife. I said, "The person that's making your hair is living in her own house now. And I took her there. We went to see her together. And so don't even look for big thing at your own level.
Yeah,
You can invest little. You can invest with 2,000 naira. You can invest. Don't wait until you have 10 million to start investment. You can invest with as low as 500 naira. Yeah.
Wow. Now, what a great joy to see that somebody is able to think and make progress. Now, what we are talking about is that you need to plan. Don't waste time. Now, the time you waste, the things you never done is what lead to regret. Now, listen to me. You might be able to make plan for a great future. You might not be able to buy the past. The past, no matter how rich you are, you can't buy it back. But you can amend your ways. Like this thing my brother just shared with us is something that you need to look into and trust God and say, I have a future. I can make it. I will make it. Don't waste whatever is in your hand. No, there's something I want to share with us. Now, we're talking about, since we have come into the area of finances, stop when you stop spending money while you expect more money. You know, a lot of those are another thing again that weaken people, that paralyzes their finances. A lot of people are just, you know, they land themselves into serious problem. Why? Because they spend in expectation. Money is coming at a particular time. They spend the one that they have in their hand. This same time, this same thing backfire, and the money that they were expecting did not come. Plan and leave them, you know, stranded.
Yeah.
You know, why must you live a stranded life? Take your time. You know, one of the education that we don't get is education about money. Now, you need to educate yourself. You need to go get how to use money well, so that at the end of the day, you will not be stranded in life. Now, if you don't know how to use your money well, you might have much, but you might not amount to anything. The reason is that you think that you just buy, just like what I was talking about, you just buy liabilities. Can you imagine husband and wife? Husband and wife, we're talking about wisdom. Husband and wife here, they're supposed to sit down and plan. They don't plan. The woman said, my money is my money. Your money is our money. My own, what is that? Both of you need to sit down and take barrel and paper and plan and say, okay, I have money now. What am I going to do with this money? Now, when you begin to make plan and write down, then you give your wife the one you know she need. Your husband will also give you the one you know you need, and both of you begin to work together, and that is it. You can make it. You can actually succeed when both of you plan and get the best. It's very important. Thank you, my brother. So you can make it. You can succeed. You can go forward. You can become what you want to become in life. It takes planning. It takes planning. Husband and wife should sit down. And when they sit down, because two are better than one, they shall have good reward for their labor. Both of you will take time, write in barrel and paper, and begin to make your plan. This is what we want to be. After about 5 years of working, we want to own a land. After about 3 years, we want to build our house. If you don't have such plan, you will regret. You will begin to catch witches and wizards where they are not in existence. So it's very important what we are looking at. Don't spend money when you are expecting money. Spending to meet up with the trend is another thing that keep people. Spend. You just want to spend because you think this is the latest thing. You buy the latest car, you buy the latest hair, you buy the latest phone. Everything about you is latest. Very soon you'll be late. Because you just buy what you need, not what you want. Before you know, you'll be late. You buy, before you know it, you have to get the latest wife. You have to get the latest husband. Tell me, how will your marriage or your life succeed in latest? And who said it's latest? Buy what you can afford and move your life as you go. We are not in competition. What you don't need, don't get it. You might want it, but if you don't need it, don't do it. Because that's the only way you can break through. You can make it. If you take this wisdom we are sharing with you today, your life will not be the same. Now, this is Simon Asemota and Joshua Abutu on studio this day saying, you can make it. I don't know if you have something to share in this light before we call it a day today. You have another contribution to make in this direction?
Yeah, on the, wealth?
Yes.
Yeah, I think much has been said, but
yes.
I would like to add very quickly that You see, how you perceive yourself is very important. Stop expecting that your uncle, your brother, your in-law that is working in the National Assembly owes you anything. Move your life forward. Move your life forward. Don't expect people. People complain that it is because they have not given me, they are not supporting me. That no. I mean, get out of the box. The little you are making. This morning I shared with one of my protege, and I said, if you are earning like 50,000 every month and you cannot save, even if you are earning 1 million, you will not be able to save. It's about your mind. It's about your goal. As a young person from a very poor family, I said at the age of 30, I should be able to make my first million. And then I divided 1 million by 12. So how much do I make how much do I have to make in a month
to get to that target?
If that 1 million is a 5-year target, put 5 years together and divide it by 1 million. And I discovered that to be a millionaire is a simple thing. That it's as simple as saving like maybe 500 naira per day. The same 500 naira that you are buying expensive chewing gum, you are drinking soda, and all kinds of things that are even killing your health. If you can save that 500 naira per day, I mean, you move forward. So just start at your own level. If you are earning a little, plan your finances, and then you'll be happy for it when you are much older.
Yeah. Well, this is Simon Asamata and Joshua Abutu say you can make it. Don't go away. We'll be back, and by the grace of God, we'll be coming back with the next edition. And when we come, we are going to continue from where we stop. Don't go away. You can make it. God bless you.